Welcome to This Week on Great Lakes Golf Today, spotlighting the great courses in northwestern Ohio, along with some great vacation getaways in the Great Lakes. This week we're at the beautiful Heatherdowns Country Club. Dan Sutton and I are going to sit down and show you all 18 of these beautiful holes this week, along with some great tips on making your game a little bit better. And Jeff Minor is going to be talking about some great new wedges and sand wedges with some LPGA pros today, and we've got a lot more stuff for you this week right here on Great Lakes Golf Today. Once again, welcome to Great Lakes Golf Today, and something we haven't been able to say too many times this year. I'm sweating a little bit here with Dan Sutton.
Michael, how are you doing?
Good. Danny, of course, perennial, he has been part of Great Lakes Golf Today. Gosh, how many years has it been now?
You tell me.
It's over 10.
Yep.
It's over 10. And of course, we're here at the beautiful Heatherdowns Country Club, and I can just honestly say the course is looking beautiful, except for hole number 14 that has some of my flesh on it still. I made a mistake, folks, and and these guys thought it was funny. I saw my tripod get mangled up, and it was nobody's fault but my own. So normally it always is my fault.
You survived.
Yeah, I will be fine. It's a great excuse for my golf game now. So when the guys start saying all their stuff, we're all set. This course is looking great. Incredible. Your group has done a wonderful job here.
Superintendent Marty Gaster and his crew working their tails off here, getting everything done out there. Conditions have been real nice this spring here. The greens, we survived the winter here A-okay. The greens are looking dynamite right now. Tee to green here, they just keep making little improvements here.
It's gorgeous.
We've added a couple cart paths out there. We've added a couple new floral trees here that'll help spit this place up here. But we've been off to a good start here. The month of May was good for us. Transition into month of June here. Month of June, I got a lot of golf outings going on. You name it here, fundraising groups, company groups, a couple of small family events here. But our outings are coming along real good here for the month of June. The golf leagues have been off to a great start. Believe it or not here, these guys have played in some tough weather, but they have gotten the majority of their nights in. There's only been a couple of rain nights here with the typical April, May weather here, but no, we're off to a good start here and things are looking good.
Well, when we talk about junior golf in the city of Toledo, Dan Sutton's name is right up at the top. I mean, your golf clinics are just phenomenal. We've got some shots from, I know when we were over here shooting the course, you had a bunch of them in here, and I like how you've got other people involved in it from a standpoint of you can run like stations.
Correct.
And it just works out so well.
Typical junior clinic around here, we do 20 minutes of putting, 20 minutes of chipping, 45 minutes on the range. This week we had one of the local high schools out here, and myself, my assistant golf pro, Grant Bowen, and then the coaches here, we split ourselves up here to where we did 45 minutes of putting, and then at the same time 45 minutes of chipping, 45 minutes of driving range. Everybody rotates out here. So a nice little 2.5 hour program there. They come in, take a break, talk rules, talk etiquette, talk behavior, come back out, do it again here. So a nice little 4 hour program here for the one high school that we got here this week.
And you actually, I mean, programs from 5, 6, 7-year-olds all the way up, and it's kind of like a rotating type program. So if you want to get involved the second week of June, you're in. You know, it's not like, if you want to come out here in August, you've got that along with your private lessons that you do.
We had a fantastic turnout here for our Spring Junior Academy. I think we had close to 20 students here for that here. Assistant Pro Grant Bowen and I, we did that one here. Things went good there. Transitioning into summer now, we have the week of June 8th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do 3 days of instruction. Fourth day, we take them out and play on the course. So typical hour and a half, 20, 20, and 45 on the range here. So hour and a half of instruction, 3 days. Fourth day, we take them out to the course. So the week of June 8th, we do it. The week of June 22nd, we do it. Take a little break over the 4th of July. Come back July 13th for a camp. Come back August 3rd for a camp. So we got 4 of those. And then we got a couple Saturday programs going as well. One starts this Saturday here. It's 4 weeks. One starts the second week of July, and then that's for the parents who've got Saturdays off and want to bring the kids out here. So the junior programs are good. We got a couple different junior leagues here. The Wednesday mornings are junior drop-in league, $15, show up, pay as you play. Next Monday we start our summer high school league. That's a good one here. I got St. Francis kids out here. I got Maumee kids. I got Springfield kids. I got Maumee Valley kids. I got Toledo Christian here.
That's
It's just a great little group here.
Great.
And then the one other new one we're involved with this year is the PGA Junior League, and that is Little League golf style.
Very nice.
And we're going to play over at Toledo Country Club. We're going to play at Highland Meadows. We're going to play at Stone Oak. So there's about 8 teams locally here from the different clubs here, and we'll rotate around doing that. But the junior programs are looking great here and helping grow the game. So a little bit of that.
It's something that I know you've been very hardy on working on is pace of play. And you've been able to work a lot with that with your normal everyday golfers that you're in here. What are just some quick suggestions for people in that what you're trying to implement right now that it seems when we were out here is beautiful. I mean, it was go to each hole. It was perfect. But, you know, there's days.
You got it. The one thing we did here this year to help with the pace of play here is this Heatherdowns is not the easiest course in town.
No.
There's only 63 bunkers out there, so always make sure you bring your sandwich when you come over here.
Yeah, you're going to hit one.
We've added new ladies and senior tees on 9 of the holes out there. We have several holes. Even from the ladies' tees, it plays 360, 380 yards here. That's a long par 4 here.
Right.
And then as far as the Toledo population here, it's not getting any younger. The seniors are coming out here. So what we did is we moved up 6 holes on the front 9 to where the red tees are up to where the course is just under 2,500. And on the back 9, 3 of the holes we moved up here. 17 is a monster par 5. We moved that one way up. 12, the par 4 back there, moved that one up. Number 10 over here, we moved that one up here. So now from the new senior ladies tees, we have the course just under 5,000 yards. Previously it was almost 5,500. Already the response has been dynamite here. People are enjoying that. The ladies that come out here and play, all my ladies programs are going great right now with the clinics and our ladies league. So that's been good here. And then the other new one we did this year here is our senior scramble. And our senior scramble has taken off here. We have over 20 plus guys out here every week for that here. And we're playing 2-man, 3-man, 4-man scrambles. So that's been going well for us here. So put it all together here. We're off to a good start. Got a lot of programs in place here. Let's cross our fingers on the weather here, but we've laid the groundwork for a wonderful season here at Heatherdowns.
I'm excited. I'm going to actually get to play sometime this week out here. And I noticed too, and real quick before we go, your sand, your guys are out there working on the sand the morning that I was shooting, and I see why when you go to some places you don't even, oh my God, just pick your ball up. You're going to break your arm in that. I mean, it's nice. I mean, some of the bunkers, I also noticed, almost it had that pure white sand, that southern sand in it too.
With having 63 bunkers out here, it is never ending here. And don't think that every bunker is completely perfect, because Jimbo is going to say, what about that bunker on number 12? What about that? We all know what bunkers look like when you go from course to course around town here, but these guys do a great job keeping these bunkers fair. The greenside bunkers are dynamite here. They got sand back there that they've added here recently, and it's just ongoing here. But yeah, from sand traps, tee boxes, the fairways.
You even got sand to hit out of in practice too.
The irrigation system is going to get tested here. They put a lot of work into the irrigation system. This course will survive over the long haul this season, and I mean for the conditions that it just keeps getting better and better here.
I agree.
Marty and his crew have done a fantastic job here. Kudos to him and his staff for doing what they've done here.
Well, we're gonna take a little commercial break. When we come back, Dan's gonna take us out on the course. We've got all 18 holes for you here today, and Dan's got a really good golf tip for you too. So we've got a lot of stuff. Thanks for watching and being a part of our 20th season of Great Lakes Golf Today in high definition.
Conditions are normally very playable, and it's a beautiful course.
Best manager in the city.
There you go. There you go.
Great course to play at. I play here every day.
Hi, I'm Serena. Come visit us at Heatherdowns Country Club and play a round of golf.
Taking care of my mother is so hard. All my life, she gave me the best care she could. Now it's my turn. I have to find my mom the best care.
At Always Best Care, our caregivers are matched to meet your needs, and we even give you access to on-call, round-the-clock physician support along with your in-home care. If you need help with your mom or dad in Toledo, call 419-491-7114 or visit alwaysbestcare-nwOhio.com.
Pro Golf Academies and Technologies, and Pro Golf Fairways. Toledo's #1 stop for all your golf equipment needs. Instruction with licensed PGA and LPGA Tour instructor Jeff Menor. And the best golf simulators in the area. Located right next to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street. Custom club fitting with name brand clubs and professional loft and lie capability. Now you can play in 18 holes on our Pro Golf Fairways with over 80 courses throughout the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulator systems. Call us at 419-205-6644.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
I think once you have a prototype, it's a good idea to come forward and to at least protect your assets.
Because we need somebody that understands our business, not just that turns out patents.
They came highly recommended from other attorneys in Toledo.
I came to them and they walked me through the process, and I've been very pleased with what they've done.
They get the job done as opposed to bill us for doing work.
Fraser Clemens, Martin & Miller. It's a fantastic firm to work with because they'll guide you through every step of the process.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and creative video imagery. Welcome back to Great Lakes Golf today, here with Dan Sutton, a head pro, the guy that really makes sure everything gets done here. He's a good man. He's a good man.
Thank you, Michael.
Of course, we do a lot of work with your banquet facilities here with our wedding show. It airs Sundays at 8 o'clock, and just do a lot of stuff at this beautiful course, Heatherdowns Boulevard. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to take you out on the course right now. Start off on hole number 1. As I was driving over here, you had just an absolute 6'5" monster high school kid just about drive the green on this hole. Beautiful shot, and something big 6-foot guys like me can't do.
Straight away, 350 yards here. A couple fairway bunkers out there you got to stay away from here, but simple little opening hole here. Hit a good drive out there. Green's pretty straightforward here. Greenside bunkers, both sides there as well. But hit a good tee shot there. Keep it in play. Don't spray one too far over onto the driving range. You might get lost amongst the other range balls out there.
That first hole has its way of doing it. You know what? I always hit a 3-wood here.
Do you?
Yeah, that's all you need.
Exactly.
Because it gives you more, 9-iron or pitching wedge in, and it works a lot better that way.
Yeah, nothing too tough about number 1. Just a nice little easy opening hole. And then here comes the birdie holes.
Well, hole number 2 is grip and rip. Take it to the limit, do what you got to do here, because your best thing that you want to do is kind of make that cut.
475 yards here, so you can get there in 2. Tee shot sets it all up here for you, though. You hit a good tee shot there. You're down there in the 225 to 200 range here. Is it a long iron? Is it a fairway wood here? It's open there in front of the green here. You got a couple of greenside bunkers there as well. Seen a few people, you don't want to spray too far off to the right there coming in here, because you got OB with the neighbor's yards creeping in there. But good little second shot there will get you up around the green here. It's a great birdie opportunity.
Tight green too.
And it is a tough one here. You got the little ridge that runs down the middle of the green here. Are you right? Are you left here? So you got to put your approach shot here, whether it's a chip shot or are you hitting a wedge in there. You want to position yourself well up on the green here. But birdies are had here on hole number 2. The only par 5 on the front 9. But you get a par or a birdie on hole number 2. That will set up good here for the rest of your round.
Hole number 3, this is a tough hole for me because this is the hole where I've been hitting the ball pretty straight. And just in my mind, I wind up hitting a slice right here, and you can get in trouble on this one.
You got to watch out here. This tee box kind of lines you up down the right edge of the fairway here.
Yep.
And this hole is it straight away here? Pretty much so here. But as far as proper shape here, you got to remember here that when Heatherdowns was designed back in 1925, I believe here, Heatherdowns was designed for the fader left to right here. The next year, Rocky Rockefeller, who designed the course here, he designed South Toledo across the street. South Toledo is the draw course where you're playing the right to left here. Some of the people know the difference between the two here, but here on the third hole, yes, is it more of a fade here where you played out to left here? Because if you hit it down that right side here, that out of bounds is going to creep in and get you here. There's a couple fairway bunkers out there, right and left as well. But if you hit a good tee ball here, you're going to have yourself positioned well. Short to middle iron into the green here. Here, this green's got plenty of slope from back to front here. A couple greenside bunkers here. Always know that at Heatherdowns here, it's those uphill putts that you can be aggressive with here. Those downhill putts, those are the ones that are going to sneak away from you here. They got these greens rolling nice right now, but you play two good shots here, you're going to be right up around the green here. Get your par, move on to number 4 here, because this is when it's going to start getting tough.
Hole number 4 is the most picturesque, most beautiful hole. You just got to be smart on that tee shot.
You're darn right you do here. I like to say we have about 3 signature holes out here, this being one of them here. Yeah. Number 4, number 5, and number 16. Just a couple beautiful holes here. You enjoy coming out. You look forward to coming out and playing these holes here. But on hole number 4, plays just at 375 here. From the blue tees here, you want to hit a 225 shot down there. It leaves you at the 150 marker. From the forward tees here.
You're on the top of the hill then, right?
It varies, correct. Yeah. You do not want to hit it past the 150 marker. If you hit it past the 150 marker, you're going to be on the downhill slope, and that's where it gets tough here. So you really want to lay it back anywhere from 150 to 170, and you're left with a long iron, middle iron, maybe a fairway wood for a couple of the old timers here. But place a good tee shot out there, and then here is your most picturesque view, sitting up top here. Do you take a little less club going down the hill? Well, you got to watch out here because the creek that fronts the green here, this grabs plenty of golf balls, and if you don't give yourself enough club to get over the creek here, you're staring at double bogey real quick there. This is probably the toughest green on the whole course
by
here.
Far. You hit long on this, man. You're going straight downhill.
If you are above the pin here on this green here, that ball will roll all the way down into that front rough here. I mean, you just touch the ball off of that top tier here, and that ball is going. So here, yes, do you keep yourself below the hole? Good luck doing that with your approach shot here. Is this a par 4.5, like I like to call it here? But if you make a 4 here, you're doing great. If you make a birdie, you gain 1, if not 2 shots here. Never feel bad with making a 5 here on number 4. And moving on to number 5, the par 3.
Well, hole number 5, you're right. This is definitely a picturesque hole. Very challenging from the standpoint of, gosh, what do you want to hit here? But it's a par 3.
Correct. You get 2 tee boxes here. You got the tee box here on the left side here. That's where we usually just keep the blue tees. Plays right at 190, 195, maybe 185 if they move it up a little bit. From the tees over on the right-hand side, that's where the white tees, gold tees, and red tees are going to be set up for you. Playing anywhere from about $170 to $150. Going downhill, can you use a little less club here? Well, at the same time here, I'd say this has got to be one of the toughest par 3s in the area.
Yep.
It's a small green here. I step up to this hole here, I'm thinking middle of the green. Take out enough club here. You block it off to the right here. You're looking at doggone double bogey real quick here. So you got to keep one in play here. Up around the green, you got the bunker that comes into play here. This is just a tough little hole. If you get yourself a par here again, you've done well. There's nothing wrong with making a bogey here and getting yourself on to the next one here.
I was lucky. I made my first birdie on that hole last time I played here and just popped a 5-wood, nice little 5-wood right in there. And yeah, you had a good pin placement that day. Hole number 6 is, you got to be able to hit the ball here. I mean, you really have to be able to hit it.
From the blue tees here, plays 440. From the front tees, right around 360, 370. If you're playing from the back tees here, beautiful shot over the ravine. You get the little chute, you got to hit it through there. Here again, this is a little bit of a fade hole, believe it or not here. You can't get away pushing one over to the right-hand rough. There's a couple trees over there that might snag it here. But at 440 here, you pound the drive out there, you're still looking at 2 bills to 175 yards in. From the forward tees here, you're going to be up there in around the 150 or so. But you got to hit a good tee ball here. After the tee ball, the approach shot here. This is a pretty fair green. Slopes from the back to the front again here. Here again, 2 more green side bunkers here.
Yeah, they're always smiling.
So by this time here, you get your sand wedge warmed up here, and you've hit a couple sand shots. But it's a fun hole here. It's a long one here. Get your par here. You're fine. Bogey ain't gonna hurt you here either as well.
And this is a little bit more a fairer green, I want to say.
Correct.
I mean, it's tough to get there, but once you can get it to the green, you should be able to one putt. You better be able to one putt this.
And the people that play here, the green slope from the front to the back here, for the most part here, and being able to stay below the hole. You can be aggressive with these uphill putts out here. It's a downhill putt you got to watch out for, and if you get yourself above any of the pins on any of these holes out here, easy does it, because you can be looking at 5 feet plus coming back here.
Well, hole number 7 is a beautiful little par 3. This is where you can get one back.
Correct. Simple little $160, $170 shot here for you. Middle to long iron here for most of the guys here. Pretty open green. The bunker that sits short of the green here is deceiving. It looks like it's a greenside bunker, but that bunker is a good 50 yards short of the green. It'll snag a shot that's hit short and heavy to the left here. But take your middle iron out there. Here again, take it from Dan, middle of the green. Think of that on all par 3s here. It'll help you a bunch here. But you hit a good middle iron there. From the forward tees, it plays 160. From the red tees, $125. So the seniors and ladies are liking that shorter distance there. But just a good little simple shot here. You get one in play here. Bingo, easy par. Moving on to hole number 8 then.
Well, hole number 8 is where you start. You got some tree lining here. You gotta watch what you're going to do, and here's where some of those 65 bunkers really come into play.
Oh yeah,
right?
oh yeah, we got a couple nice fairway bunkers out there. Here again, off of number 8, 380, 390, par 4. Nice typical fade here. I fade the ball myself here, and as I play out here, I just line up down on the left edge of the fairway on every doggone hole. Do I play a 5-yard? Do I play a 10-yard? There's a 1 or 2 that I might blast off to the right here or there, but on hole number 8, I just set up down there at the left-hand bunker, play the typical fade down there, left to right. A good tee shot here. You're left with anywhere from maybe 100 to 150 yards in. The new forward tees there help you out as well. Simple little green here. If it can escape the fairway bunkers on this hole, you should be in good play here. But fair green here, one of the bigger greens. Get yourself up on the green here. Get your 2-putt. Played a good hole here.
Hole number 9, beautiful finishing hole for the front 9 here, and it's got a little turn in it, and it's just going to an uphill type green here.
The tee shot here, the thing where people get themselves in trouble here, and this is always a good thought here, safety first. Where do you not want to be on hole number 9?
Yeah, on the right.
In the right here.
Yeah.
I see so many people who will just line up right down that doggone right edge here. It's almost like they're aiming to the trees here.
Yeah.
You've got all this room out to the left here. And here again, I step up there, right down the left edge here. The fairway bunker out here, simple little cross bunker there. That should not even come into play here. A couple of the seniors here, keep it left. You still got plenty of room to hit it left of the cross bunker there. As you hit the approach shot here, beautiful setup here with your approach shot coming in. Here again, short to middle iron. Is the pin front? Is the pin back? Is it middle here? Pick a good iron here. These greens are holding great here. You select the right club here. These greens are going to hold for you. And hopefully by the time you've finished up the front 9 here, you got some good pars on the scorecard. A couple bogeys aren't going to hurt you. Got you converted a couple birdies here or there. It'd be great if you did here, but you come walking off the front 9 here, and hopefully you got that driver figured out which way you're going, whether it's right or left, because when you come to the back 9 here, you got to get yourself hitting that ball straight.
We haven't talked anything really about it. Your Bogey's Grill downstairs. You got some wonderful people working down there, and the food's fantastic.
Stop in at Bogey's Bar and Grill to turn here. Grab yourself a dog. Grab yourself a wrap. We've been changing the menu around. Chef Kabir came in this year for us.
Incredible.
He's done a dynamite job here inside. Got a great staff here, gals in here, whether it's during the leagues, whether it's during open play here. But we got a wonderful staff around here. just a fun group of people all the way around, from the pro shop to Bogies to Gina's catering staff as well. So we got a good team around here this year, and stop in at Bogies, grab yourself a cold one here. Let's get ready to go play the back nine.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and creative video imagery.
Burger Bar 419. Our heart is good flipping burgers and sides. It's the quality, taste, and love put into everything we serve that sets us apart from the others. It's the comfort food we were brought up on, with a fresh hip twist. Simple, fresh, and delicious offerings for everyone, meat eaters and vegetarians. Our soul is our support for local business. Our fresh beef is ground by the butcher 200 feet from our front door. Burger Bar 419. Good flippin' burgers.
Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992. Adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013, SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double-hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
I think once you have a prototype, it's a good idea to come forward and to at least protect your assets.
Because we need somebody that understands our business, not just that turns out patents.
They came highly recommended from other attorneys in Toledo.
I came to them and they walked me through the process, and I've been very pleased with what they've done.
They get the job done as opposed to bill us for doing work.
Fraser Clemens, Martin & Miller. It's a fantastic firm to work with because they'll guide you through every step of the process.
Hi, this is Dan Sutton here at Heatherdowns Country Club for this week's Great Lakes Golf Today Tip of the Week. I want to talk today about the difference between pitching and chipping. Question, what is the definition of a chip shot, and what would the definition of a pitch shot be? A chip shot is going to be more of a shoulder swing, where we just want to kind of get the club onto the ball here, get the ball onto the green and let it roll here. You can see as I'm making this swing here, very little hinging and unhinging of the wrist. Just swinging with my shoulders here. On a chip shot, get proper ball position. Ball's going to be off the inside of my left heel. Take a look how I just make a nice straight line here. Left shoulder, left arm down to the club. I like to think with a chip shot, I always like to chip like a putt. So a little forward press, a little lean to the left here. Just swing with my shoulders. That's a little 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock swing. So very little, if any, hinging and unhinging of the wrist. This is my chip shot swing. Pretty good, okay? For a pitch shot's where you want to get the ball up in the air. With a pitch shot, here's where we will hinge. Here's where we will hinge and unhinge the hands a little bit more. Yes, we do want to get the ball up in the air. Here again, ball's back, weight's left, hands are ahead. As I make this swing here, I'm going to hinge my wrist, cock that wrist a little bit more, and as I hinge and then unhinge coming through, a lot more loft here. Another way to think of it is chip shot, low road, pitch shot, high road. So one more time on the pitch shot, weight to the left, hands are ahead, but I hinge, unhinge, get that ball up in the air, a little more trajectory. The ball's going to come down softer and not roll out as much here. So the next time you're faced with a shot here where if you're not sure of, is it a chip or is it a pitch, think, do you want to go low road or do you want to go high road? Low road chip, low road, no hinging and unhinging. Before a pitch shot, think high road, think loft. There, you'll see hinging and unhinging. Simple one for you there. Work on that. This is Dan Sutton here at Heatherdowns. Until next week, hit them straight.
Welcome back to Great Lakes Golf today. Here with Dan Sutton from Heatherdowns Country Club. Great tip this week. You know, you got to, man, if you can just learn a good short game, you can really have, you can make some, you don't have to make those 80-yard putt or 80-foot putts then, if you know what you're doing with your short game.
You got to get yourself up and down here, and for every 1 minute on the driving range, 2 minutes putting and chipping here.
Oh yeah,
Stick to that philosophy here. It'll help you a bunch here, and yeah, make your putter and your wedge your favorite clubs here, and you'll start scoring more.
Danny, when we're out on the front nine, I noticed you got these green tees out there, and this is something new. And explain to us what this is for the golfers.
The wee tees.
The wee tees.
The wee tees. These are our junior tees here.
Oh, okay.
And for some of these little guys here, we're doing what we can here to help grow the game here. And as far as getting the little guys out on the course here, we set these up here 100 yards on the par threes. We set them up 150 to 175 on the par fours, and then maybe 250 to not much more than 275 on the par fives.
Beautiful.
And what I make the kids do here, I make them pass their test. If you can shoot double bogey golf from the wee tees,
then you can go.
Then you can go back to the red tees here.
Well, then I guess I can't go back to the red tees.
I mean, some of these little 8, 9, 10-year-old kids here, they're out there grinding on it here. They're saying, "Oh, I had 58. Oh, I had 56. 2 more shots, and you get 2 more shots, and you're double bogey here."
It brings them back though,
and it keeps them coming back here. But we do our parent-child scramble the first Sunday of each month here. We've had a great turnout for that, and you know, the little guys here, we'll put some of them on the red tees.
Sure.
But I mean, we get some of these 8, 9, 10-year-olds, little Slam and Sam and the crew. These guys come out here, and we'll put them up on the wee tees here. Just makes it fun for the kids here, and that's what we want to do here. You want to make golf fun here.
Exactly.
We don't want to make it too tough here, and no different than what we've done with the red tees here. It was a tough course from back there. Now the red tees being
where they need to be
500 yards shorter here, that's going to help everybody take 3-4 shots off their game easily.
Exactly.
And the response we've gotten here on the new forward tees here, they're loving it.
We're going to go out in the back nine right now. Hole number 10. Hit it straight.
Hit it straight, and
unless of course you want to go cut down some trees.
Keep that fade going. Yeah. Keep that fade going here.
How far do you have to, say from the white tees, how far do you have to go to get that into a nice shot there off of the cut?
It's a 190, 200-yard shot here.
Okay.
There are plenty of people who would love to have that tree on the corner cut down or struck by lightning. Well, let's hope not here. But that sets the hole up here. I've seen plenty of guys hit it right through that tree. I've seen guys hit it to the right of the tree and into the woods here.
You're not in that bad of shape if you go right of the tree. Trust me, I've been there a lot. But you're going to be punching it.
You got plenty of room out there here. Play the fade down around the corner here. Is this a hole where you want to take out a long iron or a fairway wood, get it in play here, and then it only plays 350, 360 here, so it's not a long hole by any means here, but you get one in play there. Simple little green here, sits nice and flat here. A couple fairway bunkers again here. Throw a good one in there, and you're off to a decent start on the backside. So nice little start to the back nine.
Now, hole number 11 is basically the opposite. You know, you want to make sure you can hit it to the left, but is this a hole that with your drive you want to snake it out a little bit to the right so you get that angle coming in?
This is a one shot that the hookers like to have out here. Can you play a little draw here? Plays in the 340 range here. You want to lay one out there, short of the cross bunker here. For the blue tees here, I call it about a 225 shot. So here again, is it a 3-wood? Is it a hybrid? Some of the guys will hit a driver here, but a lot of times here where that driver will just run right through the fairway and get yourself into that cross bunker here. You got plenty of bunkers up around this green, 2 fairway cross bunkers there, 1 bunker up green side there. Tough little green here, depending on where the pin's at here. And then here are you 100, 130 yards back here. You want to be selecting the right club here, getting it in play up there on the green. And yeah, whether it's a front pin or a back pin here, should have a good birdie chance here on hole number 11.
Now, hole number 12, and I just asked you this off camera, this is a par 5, right? Because this is what I always envision when I come out here and play this, because even though it is a par 4, it just plays very long.
Number 12 and number 17, they just look longer than long here.
Yep.
12 looks like a par 5, 17 looks like a par 6, but right. 12 is a par 4, 17 being a par 5 here. Just 400 yards here on number 12. Here again, back to the fade here.
Yep.
Don't be blasting them too far to the right there, but you got plenty of room out there, hitting out of the shoot of trees here. Keep it down the left side here if you can. If you hit it down the right side, you're gonna be blocked out by the trees over here to the right. Big green here, hit a nice approach shot here. Are you keeping yourself below the hole here? This green's relatively flat here, but you hit 2 good shots here. You're up around the green. Watch out for the sand here again, but number 12 here, it's a dynamite hole. If you get a par here, you've done great. Bogey is not going to hurt you.
Right, right.
If you're going to play it as a par 4.5, let's call it.
Sure, that's a par 4.5, and you know, this is that tee shot is so. This is. Even if you go with a 3-wood, you're still going to be okay with it.
Yep, and nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Whenever I'm in a scrambles out here at Heatherdowns Country Club, it always seems like there's some big, beautiful Buick or some Ford sitting out there. This is the hole, par 3, and you got a lot of water. I mean, you either make it or break it on this hole.
Yep, fun little hole here. Depending on where the tees are, they move them around a little bit here, but plays about 160, 165 from the back tees. Normal shot in here is going to be anywhere from about 140, 150. Plays 125 from the front tees there. As we play the first of the 2 par 3s on the back, number 13 here, tight little green. The sand traps really squeeze this green here. But if you hit the green here, it's almost got a little bowl effect here, where if you hit it to the right side, it's going to funnel in. You hit it to the left side, it's going to funnel in. So you want to select a good club here. Here again, middle of the green. And then the other thing I like to say here is, you know, as you look at the par 3s we have here at Heatherdowns here, number 5, 7 still a good one here, but 13 and 16 here, we've got some beautiful par 3s out here. This is a good one here. If you play the par 3s at even par, if not maybe just a couple over out here, you've played well here. So select a good club here, middle of the green, get your par, move on. Bogey ain't gonna hurt you here either.
Hole number 14 is, I ripped my leg up on this hole. There'll be a piece of me on hole number 14 forever now, but this is a grip and rip hole.
This is the first of the 2 par 5s here on the back 9. Pretty open here. You got several cross bunkers as you traverse your way down the fairway here. Pretty open for the most part. You got just a little bit of water to carry off the tee, but that shouldn't come into play for too many of us. Plenty wide open fairway here, but the way the cross bunkers cut in on you here, you got to watch it here. For some of the guys that don't hit it too long here, you just got to watch where you place your shot. You can see as you've gone around the course here today, the rough is lush and plush. The rough's growing about a ½ an inch an hour right now.
Yep.
So if you end up hitting one into the rough here, you better get yourself back into play. Get yourself back into the fairway here. The fairways are looking really nice right now. So long hitters can get there in 2. So hit a good tee shot, get yourself up there in 2 here. Are you in the 225 range, give or take here? But as far as the normal players here, traverse yourself down the fairway, keep yourself away from these cross bunkers. Here again, this green is kind of divided in the middle by a little bit of a ridge here, right side, left side. You'll have a couple quick putts going back down the hill if you get yourself above the hole here. But it's a good scoring hole. Get yourself a birdie chance here, great. If you walk away from here with a par, you played well.
Now, hole number 15, this could be a scary hole. This is where you may want to put the driver away. This is a 3-wood. Gosh, you need a 3 or 4 iron or hit one of your utility clubs.
It's still got good distance on it here, just under 400 yards. This is the only place on the course here where I ever hear anybody yell 4, because people have a tendency to want to block it off of number 15 over to 14. A couple people from 14 might come over to 15, but there's plenty of separation from hole to hole out here that shouldn't give you too big of a worries. But hole number 15, get yourself a good drive in play here. The faders don't like this hole as well, because the typical fade here is going to go off to the right here. And then if you do hit yourself in the right-hand side here, you got a couple of these new trees that we planted out here. Got them staked off right now, but your approach shot up and over the little grouping of 3-4 trees here. It's just a little stinker there. You got a little water that comes in front of the green there on 15. Watch out for that. Any shots coming up short left here, going to be wet. But pretty fair green here. 2 good shots. You're right up around the green here. See plenty of pars on this hole. Not too much to get you in trouble here, but 15 is a solid hole here.
Hole number 16 has been my screenshot on our Great Lakes Golf Today Facebook site now for a year. Just an absolutely picturesque, beautiful hole.
Love this hole here. Plays 140 from the back tees, 130, 120 from the forward tees there, from the white tees, I guess. Simple little 80, 90 yard shot here from the red and the gold tees. But take out enough club here. A shot left short here on the front bank. It's going to roll right back down into the green here. This is a little 3/4 of an island green, and that water goes all the way around the front, around that left side, around the back there. This is a tough green here as well. You got a couple nice little ridges going across the middle of the green. You're up on the top tier. You're down there on the low tier. I've seen plenty of 3 putts on this green, but here again, what do we want to say on the par 3s? Middle of the green.
Yes.
And make sure you take out enough club here. A lot of times when you play this hole, a typical south-southwest breeze here is going to be right into your face. Do you take 1? Do you take 2 extra clubs here? Hit a good approach shot here. I've seen a few nice birdie chances here. Sometimes when there's no wind, you can hit it tight here. But 16, one of our other signature holes. But it's a fun hole here, and good luck making your par here.
Hole number 17 is, I'm just going to let you explain this, because there's a lot of things you want to do on this hole if you want to par it.
This is the par 6 hole.
Yes.
Kidding. Par 5 here. Plays 540 from the back tees, just under 500 from the whites. But this hole, 17 and 18, you can just see the tunnel as you head back to the clubhouse here. You got to keep it in play here. You're going to push one off to the right, push one off to the left here. Keep your doggone eye on that ball here, and you'll find it, and you'll still be in play here. But this is a 3-shot hole for the most part.
That's the scary thing on if you do hit through the trees, because at that point, 9 times out of 10, you got to hit over the trees. If you're hitting out, if you're on the left side, that's what always happens to me.
Over here at Heatherdowns here, you're not hitting over any of these trees out here. If you're doing anything, you're hitting onto the trees here.
Right.
Get your 4-iron, get your 3-iron out here, hit a little bullet, get it back in the fairway, get it back in play. Run with it here the best you can. But you've got one little green side bunker up here that you got to keep your eye on here. To the left here, the one cross bunker on the right-hand side, that one will swallow a lot of approach shots there. But you hit 2 good shots here. Get yourself a little wedge left in. Pick your poison there. It's a front pin, back pin. This green's relatively flat here. Here again, this is probably one of your last scoring opportunities as far as getting a birdie before you get out of here. But it's a beautiful par 5 here. A 6 here. Is it a par 5.5 for some people here? Yeah, if it is here, so be it. But 17 here, good hole.
Of course, we're sitting on this beautiful deck up here at right on top of Bogey's Grill here at the clubhouse, looking over at hole number 18 right now, and one of the prettiest finishing holes in the area.
Get the opportunity to hit one more fade before you get out of here.
Yep.
On these holes around the backside here, are you hitting a 3-wood here? Are you hitting a hybrid? Are you hitting a 4-iron or a 3-iron here? You'll figure out here real early in your round which way you got the ball going. Did Mr. Fade show up today? Did Mr. Draw show up today? You got to play smarter on this backside here. I've been doing what I can here as far as pace of play here, but it's guys that end up spraying it out here, and then they go looking for the ball for 10 minutes here. That's what the trouble is here. But when you play out here, you've got to keep the ball in play, and whether you're playing the fade or whether you're playing the draw here, figure out what you're doing here. On 18, you can hit the driver down there, no problem. Is it a better 3-wood shot here for you? Is it the long iron? figure out what you got going on here, and then it's just a short to middle iron as you come in. Here is a tough little approach shot in that. You got the front bunker coming 3/4 away across the green. Can't really roll it up here or anything, but it's a very fair green. I've seen a lot of birdie putts made here on 18 over the course of time here. Play it smart, play it safe here. You got this beautiful view of the clubhouse as you're coming up here on 18. Hit 2 good shots here. You're right up around the green here. Finish up with a par. Hopefully that scorecard's looking good for you. Add them all up here. Hopefully you play a fair round out here at Heatherdowns.
For good times, good food, and great service, go to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street across from the mall, or Nick and Jimmy's on Lewis and Temperance. Anything from burgers to pizza. The Cocoa House Lounge on Lewis and Temperance features deluxe sandwiches and creative martinis. The Basin Street Grill on Monroe Street west of the mall, featuring extensive appetizers and fresh seafood in a classy yet casual environment. And the Village Inn on Holland, Sylvania in Sylvania. Great food and a roadhouse atmosphere. 5 times the good times, good food, and great service. Find it all at nickandjimmys.com.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public golf course, Heatherdowns Country Club. It's where you belong in 2015. Heatherdowns is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Our clubhouse and banquet facilities are the perfect location to host your wedding, banquet, corporate meeting, or party. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heatherdowns Country Club. It's where you belong in 2015.
I love basketball, and I love quality outdoor power equipment. So to celebrate, we're offering special deals on all our outdoor power equipment now through May 30th.
Another old school deal from Gladio Home Center. Purchase this Husqvarna zero-turn mower with this select equipment for only $5647.80.
Now I'm going to pass to my point guard to finish off the fast break.
And we'll throw in 0% financing for up to 48 months on select lawn equipment.
Gladio Home Center.
Hi, I'm here today with 2 of my staff players from Scratch Golf and students. On my right is Dottie Ardina, and on my left is Tiffany Tavi, both of the LPGA Symetra Tour. And what we want to do is discuss both playable bounces and static bounce and why it's so important to find this out. Dottie, when we first started working with you, you were having trouble hitting shots around the greens. What was the biggest problem you were having?
I was having a problem to check the ball and to spin the ball.
So you were getting way too much rollout.
Yes.
So that on those shots around the green, you just couldn't get the stop.
So when I use this wedge, now I can control more of my short game shots, and I can control it better.
Yeah, so what we did was she needed to have a little more bounce in her wedges that created more spin and gave you that little bit of check, stop. Tiffany, on the other hand, what was the situation you were having?
A couple different things. Similar to Dottie, I wasn't able to spin the ball and get it to stop as soon as I would have liked. And also, like with my 60-degree wedge, laying it on the ground, trying to hit a flop shot, I could feel that it wasn't sitting
So in her situation was the exact opposite of Dottie. She had too much bounce in her clubs. So what was happening, she would end up having thin shots and they would roll out too far. So what we did on Tiffany was take some of the bounce off of her shots and created the spins check. So you can actually have 2 different swing styles between the 2 ladies and have 2 different types of clubs that you need. And this is what we do when we're fitting wedges on tour, and this is what an amateur should be doing, is making sure they find out what they need. In the process, we also came across, Dottie, what was the yardage you were having difficulty with a full swing?
On a 100-yard shot.
So what was your yardage you were hitting? You're 95?
It was in between 80 to 110, so I need a 100-yard.
So what we did was we found a club that we could set up for her that was just get her that 100-yard distance. And Tiffany, we were talking about a 60 in a situation you're having problems with your flop shots. What have we done to help create and help you out in that situation?
I think we adjusted the bounce, correct, and then the weight of the club. I wanted something a little bit heavier.
Right. That's something else that's very important. Is we added more weight to her shafts so that she could actually feel more of the club. Dottie plays a little lighter swing weight, Tiffany a little heavier swing weight. This is all important in your game of golf. So it may not all be in your swing. Its equipment should match your swing.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories. The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public golf course, Heatherdowns Country Club. It's where you belong in 2015. Heatherdowns is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Our clubhouse and banquet facilities are the perfect location to host your wedding, banquet, corporate meeting, or party. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heatherdowns Country Club. It's where you belong in 2015.
Pro Golf Academies and Technologies and Pro Golf Fairways, Toledo's #1 stop for all your golf equipment needs. Instruction with licensed PGA and LPGA Tour instructor Jeff Menor, and the best golf simulators in the area. Located right next to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street, custom club fitting with name brand clubs and professional loft and lie capability. Now you can play in 18 holes on our Pro Golf Fairways with over 80 courses throughout the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulator systems. Call us at 419-205-6644. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and Creative Video Imagery. Well, Danny, I spent a lot of time out here. We spent a lot of time this winter out here with our radio show on 106.5 Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock. We try to get to a new golf course every week during the summer and give them the exposure that they deserve. And I know when you talk about Toledo golf, Heatherdowns Country Club is what everyone's talking about. I know there's just been a ton of changes. It's just kind of, you've married old school with the new technology here, and it's worked out real well.
You got it. And the word you said there here, when you talk changes here, I call them improvements.
Okay.
This is my third year here at Heatherdowns, and when I came here, I told my owner, I said, I'm not going to make 99 changes, but I am going to make 99 improvements. And as far as the improvements we have made here, from in the pro shop to out on the golf course with our superintendent Marty, to the clubhouse and what everything Gina has done here, we are making improvements every day around here. I'm happy the way things are going. We're off to a great start here in 2015, and Heatherdowns is where you belong in 2015.
Exactly. And thank goodness for all of the courses, not just yours, that we've actually had a little bit of a normal spring here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I mean, right now, we got the sun beating down on us, but it's going to be 49 degrees tonight, which is kind of nice. Not for people who have pools right now, but it gets people, it gives them to see, you know what, I think I want to go out and try golf. Maybe I want to get some tips and learn some stuff where it's not this blistering hot at the end of May, and it's been really good, and I know your clinics have just been exploding.
The programs we got in place here are dynamite, from the juniors to the ladies to the seniors. We got things in place there. Any additional information you need here, our website, heatherdowns.com, yes. We got it all on there. A couple of the other new ones we've done this year here, we have our Masters Club program, little loyalty rewards program. That thing is taking off for us here. We've got the World Golf Scramble coming up here at the end of the month. That's going to be a fun one here. Just adding new things, making improvements here, trying to just keep ourselves one step ahead of the competition.
Sure.
And as far as what we've seen so far this spring here, we are doing better than most. I'm just really pleased the way things are going.
Well, I'm always happy to have you guys on. There's out of the 20 years we've been doing this show, you know, we've had Heatherdowns on a lot, and we've watched things happen since you've been here, and it's really you've got quite a crew you've put together, and it's like a big family. And I think that's one of the great things about this course is, you know, once you come out of here and golf a few times, they know who you are, you know, and all of your people that you know, help drive the carts, manage the course, they're all just really cool, and one of the neat things too, and I don't know what it costs or anything, but I know that there have been a couple of guys where you actually will go out, if you're doing personal lessons with them, we actually go on the course with them and get them through some holes, and maybe they're having problems with the fades and this and that. You're out there with them. That's cool.
I love going out and doing playing lessons here. The people that are coming through here, I just love to see the people that come through here that I've known over the 15, 20 years that I've been around this town here. Hey, Danny, I love it. And yeah, my relationships I have with people in this town are fantastic. The relations I have with the rest of our team are going really good here. We got a heck of a team effort around here. And yeah, Heatherdowns is where you belong in 2015.
He said it. Danny, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, Michael.
I always count on this guy. He's a good guy, and I won't let him. One of these days we'll get talking golf where I'll really go in and have some lessons, but he knows that when you're in the golf business, you don't get to golf very much, right? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
When it's a sunny, beautiful day, you're in behind the camera, and that's how it goes. Don't forget GreatLakesGolfToday.com, Great Lakes Golf Today on Facebook, of course, Heatherdowns.com, and we've got it all meshed together, one of our big sponsors. And thank you for watching. And Danny, hey, I'll see you out on the course.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh, you go ahead and say it.
Till next week, hit them straight.
Always makes Dave mad, you know.